It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor, and Thomas, the E2 class tank engine, was chopping down the line with his freight train. He was taking it all the way to Wellsworth, where Boca would take it to Granite Docks. Thomas had to take his train then to go back to his nice, good, and long grandson. I can't wait to take this train along the way, he said. I can get back to my nice shiny coaches again. The trucks, however, were being troublesome. They want to play a trick on Thomas. Thomas had to pass as Naffer Harbor, and up ahead there was a bridge. The bridge, it had a hill on it, so engines could get across the tracks that led to the sheds or even the sidings. Thomas knew this, and he had to build up more steam. Thomas soon arrived at the top of the hill. His driver and fireman had to stop Thomas to make sure everything was set up properly. Thomas' driver slammed the brakes, and Thomas came to a halt. Now, trucks, said Thomas. Be careful. Behave. Thomas's driver went to examine the truck's couplings carefully. That's where the trouble began. And Thomas felt the weight the truck's pushing him. What the? Said Thomas. What's going on? Hurrah! Hurrah! Said the truck. Go on, the truck's courage. But without hesitating, they pushed Thomas down the hill. Oh no! Help! Cried Thomas. Thomas raced down the hill at high speed. He was out of control. Oh, his driver fireman was scared. They brought past Navarre Station, leaving everybody with shockness. Help! Cried Thomas. The trucks giggled. On! The trucks. Thomas was running at high speeds he'd never gone before. He raced right through Henry's tunnel. Thomas raced down the track. His driver finally worried. The signalman saw Thomas was speeding down the track. And knew he had to do something. He switched Thomas on a different line. Then Thomas was suddenly switched on another line that heads straight to the main line. Then he saw a tunnel that led. Oh no! Here come my end, Thomas said. But when Thomas went in, Thomas came out and saw that he was they came out and switched on to another line. His driver slammed the brakes. Thanks. Thomas looked and looked around. Whoa, oh God, I stopped. But when Thomas looked back, he was horrified. Thomas's trucks weren't there. They weren't behind him. What the? Where are your trucks, Thomas? Said his driver. I don't know, cried Thomas. Thomas, I have them behind me. Me? Well, whatever it is. What? Thomas looked out. Out. He reversed back. Maybe the trucks are somewhere back in the shed. That in the tunnel, he said. Maybe so, said his driver. The driver went back to the tunnel. No. But when they looked back, Thomas was horrified. What the? Said Thomas. That's not a tunnel. It looked like a shed. That's because it is a shed, Thomas, says driver. Tunnels are not that small, he said, Thomas. Then, if that's not the tunnel, where are my trucks? Thomas was confused. Maybe I'll go around the island and see what's going on, he thought to himself. Oh. Thomas looked around the yards. He knows what this place is. It's not for yards, he said. They said, Thomas, I'm a little worried. I'm a little scared now. Do you fit? Do you? No, driver. There can't be. Well, whatever it is, I hope we figure out what it is. Yeah. Can we look? You want to look around? See what's going on? Yeah, good idea. Soon, they were off to look for something. Look for things. They soon arrive at Timothy's sheds. What? Oh, Timothy's sheds is still standing, Thomas said. Thomas looked around. He whistled to the engines. Hey, guys, come out, Thomas said. Thomas looked around, and no one was out in the shed. That's odd, said Thomas. Thomas was worried now. Oh, the turntable was still in good use. Thomas puffed straight on the turntable slowly. He don't know what was going on. What's happening? Thomas said to his driver. I don't know, Thomas, but it ain't good. Thomas looked around. I think I'm going to go to the original Napa Harbor Yards. Napa Yards, Thomas said. Or Napa Station. That might be the best thing to do, said the driver. Thomas suits it off into the day. The sun was rising, and the birds were singing as usual. But Thomas wasn't smiling. His boiler was bubbling with thoughts of what happened to his train. Thomas thought for a minute. He couldn't find the Fat Controller or anyone else. Just him. But he found... Then, Thomas decided to ask the station master what he has seen. Hey, excuse me, station master, he said. Oh, hello, Thomas. Have you seen the Fat Controller anywhere? Oh, sir? So Tom Hat? Oh, he's in his office. He needs you. For what? I don't know. He's still in a bad mood. Why? James got into an accident, and James will be taken to the works. Oh, I hope James is okay. Me too. He wants to see you right now. Okay, thank you, said Thomas, and he puffed off. Thomas was getting anxious. Now, if he can ask the Fat Controller what was going on. I hope Sir Thomas gives me some answers I need to know, thought to himself. Then, Thomas whistled to the Fat Controller, and he came out. Ah, hello, Thomas, said the Fat Controller. Sir, you didn't seem in a good mood. How can I not be? Thomas told Sir Thomas what the station master had told him. Ah, yes, James. Thomas, James's passengers need to get to the station. I need you to take it for him. Yes, sir, said Thomas. And Thomas went to go take Annie and Clarabelle. Thomas soon arrived at Tidmouth Sheds again. He was looking for Annie and Clarabelle. He saw an engine that looked exactly like him. Thomas whistled at him. So the engine went back to the sheds. Oh, said Thomas. I guess it must... Then he saw Annie and Clarabelle. Annie and Clarabelle were arguing. I look better, Clarabelle, Annie said. No, I do. Oh, hello, girls, said Thomas. Oh, Thomas, we're so glad you're here. Can you please tell Clarabelle that I'm better than her? I wish I was never sisters with you in the first place. Thomas was shocked and horrified with Annie and what Clarabelle just said. Oh no, said Thomas. What's going on with these two? Thomas said. Then Thomas saw the engine again. The engine looked at Thomas. Thomas was horrified. Hello, Thomas, said the engine. Thomas looked. Thomas wanted to ask the engine what was going on, but he already puffed away. Thomas was urgent. But he knew he had to get his passengers to the station on time, so he had no time to answer. But since Thomas's coaches are with him, he decided to ask them. Annie, Clarabelle, do you think there's something different going on, Sodor? What do you mean? Annie said. I get the answer to questions, Annie, said Clarabelle. Oh, Annie. Yeah. The guard with the whistle, and Thomas puffed away. Wait. Annie, do you know there's something going on? Whoa, am I going here? What are you talking about? Oh, sorry, Thomas, said the signalman. I forgot to change the points to your branch line. Silly me. It's okay, Thomas whistled back. But anyway, Annie, do you know where things going on? What do you mean, Thomas? Everything seemed to happen on Sodor. I don't know what happened, but it seems that it's different. I mean, the rails are a bit different too. Oh, oh, I look so accurate. Silly Thomas. Of course you're accurate. Accurate. You're Thomas the Tank Engine. You always are accurate. Accurate. Well, yes, but on my attitude, but it seems that I'm different. It's something I can't describe. And you guys look different as well. Annie and Clarabelle were getting confused. Thomas, are you okay? And my dear engine? Yes, of course I'm okay, Thomas said. Thomas. And as he continued down the track, Annie and Clarabelle now were getting worried for Thomas. Thomas, is everything okay? They said. Yes, I'm fine, Thomas said. And have you guys ever possible seen a goods train I carried? Annie and Chloe were surprised. You never took a goods train for a while, Thomas, said to Annie, as they approached the Ellsworth station. Yes, you never took a freight train for a while now. Thomas is confused. The passengers got off board. Went out Annie and Clarabelle. Thank you, Thomas, said one of them. You are a very useful engine. You're welcome, Thomas said. Goodbye, Annie and Clarabelle, said Thomas's young couple. I'll see you two later. Bye, Thomas, the girl said. Thomas was jumping down the track. He had to find some clues what was going on. Thomas soon came to a tunnel. He went in it. That Thomas thought he saw a light in the distance. He didn't think much to it. Thomas came out from the tunnel again and saw that he was in it at some kind of shed. He looked around. He recognized this place from anywhere and saw the engines. It was Tim's sheds. But when Thomas popped out the sheds, he saw with his engine friends, he saw something was different about them. The engines were all looking at Edward. What's going on? Said Thomas to Edward. Oh, hello, little Thomas, Edward said. Little Thomas, said Thomas. Concerned Thomas. We're just discussing those things. Isn't that right, everybody? Thomas looked up. Yes, Edward, said the engines. We do anything you want, Edward, the engines said. Thomas was confused now. What's going on? Thomas said. Oh, we're nothing much. Said, and Edward's just being a bit bossy, as usual. But we care. Yes, said Percy. Yes, said Percy. The Edwards also takes the express, Gordon said. Isn't that your job, Gordon? Thomas said. No, it was. Well, it was, but ever since Edward got rid of the top hat, we are free now. James, we get different jobs. James gets to be the banker. I get to take goods trains. Emily gets to take the mail train. Henry gets to shunt trucks in the yards, and Percy gets to work at the clay pits, and he works as a dockside tank engine. What? Thomas was getting confused. Thomas, said Edward, I believe you have a train to pull. Thomas said. Edward said. Where is it? Said Thomas. Oh, it's at the yards. You'll find it, said Edward. Okay, Thomas said. and Thomas puffed away. "Good luck, Thomas," said the engines. Thomas was getting concerned. So was his crew. I don't like this place, Thomas. Something's definitely off with your friends here." "Probably so," Thomas said. Let's just go." Oh, Thomas was surprised. He saw Narrogate's track and Terrence's field. "What's going on?" Thomas said as he went. Thomas saw his coaches at the station. "Maybe I'll collect Annie Clever again," Thomas said. "They'll know something off. "Annie Clever, not now, Thomas," said Annie. "We're waiting for our engine to pick up us." "Who is it?" said Thomas. "Diesel," said Annie. He's our engine." "Wait, what?" "He has his very own branch line." "Isn't he handsome and great?" said Clarabelle. Oh, Thomas was worried. Then he saw Top Hat's office was a mess. Thomas was horrified and confused, so he decided to go explore. Thomas grabbed some trucks that Edward told him to pull, and went to go get his train ready. Get his brake ready. Soon, he was off. Thomas soon delivered his train and puffed away. He decided to go back to Tim's sheds. But because of all these new things, he don't know the way. But he hoped he could find it. Thomas puffed up down the track and he came to another tunnel. It looked like the Little Western Tunnel. Thomas didn't say a word as he went exit the tunnel. Thomas opened his eyes. He saw that he was in a mysterious place. Then he saw two engines were coupled up to him. Then Thomas saw an engine puffing up to them. The engine looked exactly like James, but he's in red. He's a bit red and black. Tom and Sally. I see you brought an engine, a steam engine. E2 class tank engine. It's an honor to meet you. What's your name, chap? I'm Thomas. Nice to meet you, Thomas. How I get here? Thomas said. Oh. Wait, where did you find him? It all started like this. You suddenly appeared right in this piece of track, around the woods. We saw you in there. We thought I might attacked you and knocked you out cold. So you won't see us. But right now you see it until we get to the lair. Now you can see us. Oh, wait, is that Annie and Clarabelle and Rosie? Oh yeah, we have to kill them. Don't worry about that. That's horrible. Bull. You gotta do what you gotta do. Whatever. What are you bringing here? We're gonna get you a little upgrades. Upgrades. Sally? Yes, boss. Take him to the shift shape. The chain shift shape. What's the word? You mean the turning engines machine? Oh yeah, the turning engines machine. Take him to the turning engines machine. Yes, sir. Come on, you. Wait, what? No. Boss? What? Do you think that's a bit hurtful? No! You imbecile! Oh, sorry. Let's go see how you're doing. Okay. I give up. What am I supposed to do? You just stand there. I'm gonna do a little upgrades. Why are you on YouTube? Don't answer that. Anyways, this is the parts we need to turn you into a different engine. Once we put you there, you will be a new engine again. And on this computer is all the websites I see on you. Dang it, I forgot how to turn it on. Give me a minute. Okay, need to scroll up, and type. Okay, now I need to type. Oh, that's it. Oh, let me see. Ah. Dang it. Oh. Oh. Now this is interesting. Yes, I finally found. Anyways, I finally found it. And yes, I'm using my hands. My buffers. Thank you, wireless internet I don't even care about. Now, time to turn you into an engine, to a different engine. Wait, what? All right. Let the shape thing, the shade thingy begin. Wait, what? I don't. Oh! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Hold still, you! Oh God! Oh my God! God dang! God! Oh God! Oh! Oh! How does it feel? What the frick? I'm a streamline engine. That's good, but chase me back. We have more to show you. Oh no, don't you. Oh God! Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Oh God! Oh God! Oh my! Oh dang! Stop it! Stop it! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Mwah! Ah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Well, I'm so small. Chase me back. We have two more things for you to try on. Oh, don't you even think? Oh God! God! Oh God! Oh my face! Oh God! Oh no! Oh! Oh! Oh God! Please, no! End this suffering! God! God! Oh my God! Ah! Ah! Oh God! Oh! Oh! All right. How does it look now? Oh my God! What, boss? What did you do to him? What's wrong with him? I look like my friend Gordon, but I'm still small, and I'm bigger than him. But take me back. No, we have one more. Oh no! Please don't. Ah! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Somebody end my suffering. There you go. How does it feel? Change me back now. All right, fine. Oh no, this is going to. Ah! Oh God! Oh my God! Oh. Thank you. Now, can I go now? No, you're staying here. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm not staying here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're not getting away that easy. Get over here, you. You. What? Come on, sweetie. We can't just stay all day. We gotta stop him. We're in the tank engine. Oh, how convenient. Oh, no. You're not going anywhere. Where? Boss, you can't film the tracks. It's like I could. Neither can I. Oh, no. No. I got you now. Turn that. Ah. You little betrayers. Go, Thomas. Yes. Woo! Thomas woke up and found himself in a different universe. The track was blue and he looked different. Thomas was confused. He saw Percy. See. Thomas went to. Hey, Percy. Thomas, is that you, buddy? What do you mean, Percy? Of course you mean. Anyway, what on earth are you doing here? I thought you were at the sheds. Thomas, we had to run. It's not safe. What are you talking about, Percy? What do you mean it's not safe? Then they heard a horn. Uh-oh, said Thomas. Right there was Diesel 10. Aha! There you are, green caterpillar. And I see you found the little blue puffball. Oh, I've been looking for you Thomas, for a while now. Thomas. I know, Percy. We need to run now. But I just want to have fun. No. Thomas. Hurry. Follow me. Get back here. Now I'll get you, green caterpillar. No, leave us alone, cried Thomas's driver. You can run, but you can't hide. Right, Bitsy? Yeah. Bitsy's hungry. Oh, get back! Percy, no! I'm going as fast as I could. Coming, Popo. Look out! Ice. Here I come. Duck, Pinchy. Quickly! I'm asleep. Yeah. Oh, come on! Just let me eat your scrap metal. Leave us alone, Diesel 10! Never! There's no point running, Thomas and Percy. Wherever you go, I will follow. Thomas and Percy knew Diesel 10 was right. After all, they are small engines. So how are they supposed to outrun Diesel 10? Then Thomas had an idea. Percy! Find a junction where signs so we can switch Diesel 10 off the line. Good idea, Thomas. The two engines raced down the track. The Simmer heard about Thomas and Diesel 10's runaway. Thomas, Percy, and Diesel 10's runaway. And he knew Thomas and Percy were in trouble. So, he sent Thomas and Percy blind. Diesel 10 saw Thomas and Percy getting tired, so he decided to slow down. Must grab them. But then Diesel 10 reversed Percy, and he was switched on the wrong line. What? No! Thomas and Percy raced down the track. And they saw they were racing towards the Biggerstown Bridge. We need to get to Biggerstown and be safe, Thomas said. Good idea, said Percy. They don't know what happened to Diesel 10. Then they heard a big crash. That means Diesel 10 must have crashed into the Biggerstown Diesel Works. Thomas and Percy were happy, but they knew they couldn't stay. So, and he puffed all the shit out. On the way, Percy saw Thomas stopped. Thomas! Thomas, why'd you stop? Percy said. We were so close. Thomas sighed and let out his words. Percy, like you haven't come from a different universe? Thomas was surprised. How'd you know that? Thomas said. That exactly what happened to me. When I was taking the mail train, I was train. I saw your train out the other side. I was going to collect it for you. You and pull my mail train at the same time. But when I came inside the tunnel, the exact same tunnel the trucks were, I disappeared. I went to a different universe trying to find you. But now, it looks like I finally did. Yeah. Yeah. Then was that you doing when Edward was doing the orders? No. I was at the different other universe. Oh, okay. So what we do now? Come on, Tom. I don't know, Thomas. I really don't know. Come on. Let's go to the Biggerstown Bridge to see what we can find. And if we're lucky, we'll find something. Thomas and Percy went over the Vigorstown Bridge, and then Percy disappeared. Thomas was concerned. He was wondering if he was never going to disappear, but he just soon did. Soon, Thomas and Percy finally teleported back to their own home. Oh, thank goodness that Thomas were home. But then Thomas and Percy looked up. They saw that all their friends were there, and they, along with Sir Tom Hat, looking sad. And there was a picture of Thomas and Percy on the pit, and on some sort of grave shape. We all rest in peace for our number 1, number 6, Thomas and Percy. I believe the tunnel must have killed them when they were inside. Whoever killed them must have took them away to be scrapped. So, I guess they must have took the remains to the scrapyard. So we will bury this as a memory for Thomas the Tank Engine and Percy the Small Engine. I can remember the time, said Gordon, sadly, trying to hold back his tears, that Thomas, I'll never get it, that Thomas had woken me up. I whistling so loud, and I almost nearly disagreed his wheels. I'm gonna miss him. I remember that time that Thomas went to the mainland, and he got been held hostage. Well, technically been held there at the steelworks. I'm gonna miss him. I know, James. I miss Thomas and Percy. They're my best friends. I miss Percy and Thomas. I remember the time I first came to Soda. Thomas helped me. I miss the way Percy wishes at Henry like that. I missed him very much. Really, Edward? Sorry. Oh, but you're right. I miss Percy. He was the most sweetest engine in the world. Besides, he is my boyfriend after all. Well, we know, Emily. I miss Percy. I miss Thomas. I miss Thomas and Percy. So do I. So do I. So do I. So do I. Guys, we're right here. Thomas! Percy! You're alive! But how? Thomas and Percy told their friends what had happened. The engines were horrified. Wait, where's Timothy? Thomas said. Oh, he can't make it to the funeral for your funeral. He had to do other jobs. But why are you guys here? We would teleport back here. Oh. Thomas told Percy and the others what they encountered. Here, come to us in the shed, and you can tell us everything you need to know. We need to know. Later that day, Thomas and Percy had done all their jobs, so they could have enough time to get back to their sheds with their friends. The other engines were listening. Thomas and Percy quickly explained that they were being chased by Diesel 10. Thomas explained his parts about all his adventures in every universe he went into, and Percy explained his. Diesel 10. No wonder he's been missing for the past few days, said Toby. Diesel 10 is had went to universes too? Thomas said. Yes, said Molly. It seemed possible, Molly, said Edward. Diesel 10 must have went to the same tunnel you guys went. He must have done something to the tunnel so he could trap you all in it. But he must have realized that you guys went to universes, so he tried to go into it to track you guys down. Yeah.
What's important is to stand up on our own wheels to Diesel. Toby's right. Diesel knows that the lost engine in the legend really exists.
What engine? What legend?
Of an engine whose magic makes her more powerful than Diesel will ever be. That's why he wants to find her.
Then we'd better find her first. Leave it to the big engines, Percy.
Big engines? James, we can't defeat Diesel 10. And me and Percy went in actual universes. We don't know what powers could Diesel 10 probably have. He could have some lasers in his claw. Thomas has a point, Toby said. We have to figure out how to stop Diesel 10, or else we're all doomed. Toby's right. We have to figure out how to get Diesel 10 to stop this machine. Get Diesel 10 to stop this machine, or else we're all doomed. Yes, Earth, said Gordon. I can't lose the Express, and I love working here, too. Me too, James said. Ed, well, yes, but how? You know what, said James. I regret what I said leaving to the big engines. We need to figure out who engine could take down Diesel 10 the most. Pretty much Thomas. He dealt with Diesel 10 before. Yeah, but this is big. I never even went to a universe before. His friends knew Thomas had a point there, but they were confident. Thomas, said Percy, you're the only tank engine that could defeat Diesel 10. And do this for us, for me, for anyone else on Sodor, please. Thomas thought for a moment. He looked down his buffers and looked at his best friend. He could tell Percy really wanted him to help out. Thomas thought for a minute. Then Thomas had an idea. What if one of us could spy on Diesel 10 and see what he's up to? You know what? Last time... Wait, what time did Emily, what are you going to say? Said Thomas. Well, when I saw Diesel 10 and coming up from the tunnel, he told Splatter and Dodge about some random plan he had. Then I followed him to the Diesel Works. He must have got back, Thomas said. Ed, we need one of us to spy on Diesel 10 to make sure he's up to no good. I'll go, said Edward. No, Edward, we can't let you die. Thomas, I'll risk it. Thomas's friends weren't sure Ed was ready, but they sighed. Is there any way we could talk you out of this? Gordon said. No, said Edward. All right, Thomas, what time do you want me to go? Go tonight, Edward. Okay, Thomas. Right now, let's all get to work. Okay, said Percy. Later that night, Edward was set off to go to the Ironworks to find Diesel 10. He's bound to be there, said Edward. Be careful, said his driver. You're very old, you know. I'll be fine, Edward said.
Edward would shove all kept along the tracks. His wheels clickety-clack along the tracks as he passed Wellsworth Station. He was getting very closer and closer to the ironworks. "All right," said Edward. "I need to see what Diesel 10's up to." Edward's driver was worried, but he knew there's no way he could stop Edward. Edward shuffled carefully along the track, not waking anyone up. He soon saw the junction. The cinema changed the points, and he went on to the ironworks or track. "All right," said Edward. "I'm getting really close now. Now, let's see what you're up to, Diesel 10. Edward soon puffed slowly towards Harwin Lake. And he soon passed the rocks. And puffed all over the viaduct. He soon arrived at the ironworks. Edward looked. He saw Splatter, Dodge, and Diesel, and with Ari and Bert. "All right, Diesel 10, what are you brought here for?" "Now," said Diesel 10. "And I want you guys, Avery. So, what I want you guys to do for me is that I want you guys to find some trucks filled with fuel tankers. That gives it enough time to destroy everyone. Boss." "Hey, boss, Splatter, how did you manage to fail to let those steam engines go, eh? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that. Well, I did it on purpose. I was testing him to see if he could escape. Liar.
Hands on fire. Well, training hands.
All right. Playtime's over, Splodge. Now it's time for the next lesson, huh? I call it How to Stop Being Stupid.
Okay. Remember the last time you said that? You want me scrap with the rest of the engines? Oh, okay. We'll quit it. Now listen, you fools. Fools. I want that steam engine Thomas gone. And you're going to get him for me. Oh, no, Thomas? Get destroyed? Oh no, I had to warn Thomas at once. Wait a minute, boss, I can see steam. Steam? Uh-oh. Ed, driver, turn off my steam. Why? They saw it. Oh no. Wait a minute. I see a steam engine. What? Ah, if it ain't Edward. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, driver, we need to go now. Oh. Oh. You don't tell me twice. He's, bye! And Edward raced away down the line as quick as he could. Cried Edward. He popped as fast as he could. When Edward arrived at Tim's sheds, he was tired. He puffed in the sheds. Everyone, I saw something. Ooh, what'd you find, Edward? James said. Yes, said Gordon excitedly. This is so exciting and dangerous at the same time, Emily said. Guys, Diesel 10's planning to kill Thomas. Yes, we bear wards the top hat. Yes. Well, here he is. Sir, how will you hear this? Oh, I heard every single bit of it. Now tell me, what is going on? And Edward told the top hat what happened. The top hat was amazed. Oh my God. Thank you for telling me, Edward. The top hat's face was red in the head as James's paintwork. Oh, he's screwed now, James said. Yes, said Gordon. I want to see what's happening next. Well, says the top hat, I never. Thank you for telling me this, Edward. I'm gonna find Thomas, Miss, and tell him the plan. My plan. What's your plan, sir? Said Gordon. Well, says the Tom Hat, I'm going to let Thomas take a ride. Let me take a ride in him. And once I do, I'm gonna walk up to Diesel 10 and make sure he'll never cause this problem again. The fact the engines were surprised, especially Edward. Edward, you did the right thing for going spy on Diesel 10. I'm very proud of you. It was mostly Thomas' idea, sir. I can't take all the credit. Is it now? Nevertheless, you all did a good job. And Edward, Gordon, Henry, and you guys get a new plane, as well as you, James and Emily and Molly. And James, you get to take passenger trains for a whole month. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Said James excitedly. He can't wait for tomorrow. Now, let's all get some sleep, said the top man, and he walked away. I wonder what's going to happen, said Molly. Me too, said Henry, and soon the engines fell asleep. The next day, Sir Thomas told Thomas and Percy and Toby the plan. Thomas was excited. He can see Diesel 10's face nearer and nearer. And he went to get his coaches. Go on, Thomas, Toby said. Show Diesel 10 what you're made of. Thomas beamed. Thank you, said Thomas. He coupled to his coaches and it was ready to go. And soon he set off. After leaving his coaches at the station, Thomas decided to take him on the ride with him in his cab, ready to bust Diesel 10.
Let's go! Thomas can take us there! Whistles blow! Let's be on our way! Let's go! Thomas can take us there! We'll go on a great adventure today! Here comes Thomas, he's on a run. He's on the rails, he's having fun. Every day there's something new. Friends to see and things to do. Percy Ford, Henry too. Everyone has a job, it's true. You have to hurry, you can't be late. All the engines on time today. Oh, let's go, we're on our way. Oh, on a journey today. Oh, Thomas can take us there. Oh, as long as we have a fare. Thomas can take us there. Change the signal, change the points, all the pistons and all the joints, all the engines in tip-top shape. Let's get them going, they can't be late. Here comes Thomas down the track, around the corner, he'll soon be back. Jogging off, the tracks are clear, flagging through the station's near. Oh, let's go, we're on our way. Oh, on a journey today. Oh, Thomas can take us there. Oh, as long as we have a fare. Thomas can take us there. Let's go, we're on our way. Oh, on a journey today. Oh, Thomas can take us there. Oh, we're on a journey today. All aboard!
Thomas soon arrived at the ironworks. He looked at Diesel 10. Ah, Thomas! Welcome to the party, said Diesel 10. Thomas stared at Diesel 10. He looked at him crossly. Then the Fox controller stepped out the cab. Diesel 10 looked at him. Good evening, sir. Don't play good evening with me, he said. You little honey mustard. What do you mean? I know all about your plans, 'cause I sent Edward out there. What? I knew what you're up to, Diesel 10. And Harry and Bert, I don't appreciate you or Spine Dodge for helping Diesel 10. Yes, sir. Diesel 10 looked at Thomas. He looked at him and then he was cross. You think you fool my plans, Thomas? Miss? Yes, I can. Diesel 10, once you cleaned up all the damage you made and took out that machine from my tunnel, you are going to be sent away in disgrace. I hope I can trust you when I next meet you. Diesel 10 growled. It's too late now, said Diesel 10. Then there's a bomb in one of these scrap trucks. Bomb? Thomas said. Thomas was horrified. No, oh no, the bomb was set off. Diesel 10 set up the bomb. He grabbed the scrap trucks, and pulled them out. The trucks were old. Thomas didn't care. He pushed them pushed them away as quick as he could. Wait, no! Too late, Thomas. You can't save the scrap engine now. No, cried Thomas. Thomas pushed the scrap trucks into the incinerator. But now he had to get out of here. Here. Thomas! Get us out of here! I'm way ahead of you, Thomas said. And without hesitation, Thomas hopped away as he could. Thomas! Yay! You're alive! Thomas! We've been worried! Yeah. Thomas. Guys. Thomas, where are you running from? Edward said with a confused face. Thomas told Edward and the others what he saw. Good riddance, Gordon said proudly. Yeah, said James. Don't worry, said Sir Thomas. We took care of it. Yeah, said Thomas. Now, can someone put me back on the rails? That night, at the Farquhar sheds, Percy and Toby were happy to see Thomas. Thomas, did you defeat Diesel 10? Toby said excitedly. Yes, I did, Thomas said. Wait, Percy said. What about the tunnel? Is it still there? The tunnel's still there, Percy. And don't worry, Thomas said to his best friend. And so Tom had tore the time machine that Diesel 10 made down. Well, Diesel 10 helped him, though. Diesel 10 was soon sent away in disgrace. So, yeah. Great, said Toby. And while I was traveling down Line Thomas, I saw your coaches in the trees at Wellsworth, and I decided to help you out a bit. Never mind. Anyways, I'm glad to be a really useful engine. What about the mail train? Percy said. And your train. Oh, I deliver that. After they put me back on rails, I went to go doing my jobs I normally do. I was late. I was one day late, but I was like, I can't remember. It was like a few times late. I was a few days late, so they were upset. But when Tom told me about my what happened, they were sad. They said they apologized for their actions. What actions? Said Toby. They were mad when I delivered the train. And they were the same way. But the Pack Control quickly did the same thing way he told them. He told them the incident. And they said they were sorry to me and you, Percy. I decided to share my apology to you. I'm sorry I went all that trouble to cost. Oh, to Toby. That's amazing. Yeah. Said Thomas. But I'm glad to be a really useful engine. So do I. Hey. So, Thomas. Yeah, Toby? What are you gonna do now? I'm gonna sleep peacefully. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Well. Hope you have a good sleep, Thomas. Yes, I hope so too. Nice. Yeah. Good night, guys. Night, Thomas. And the engines were fast asleep.